Hey there, fellow warriors, archers, and mages alike. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Necesse, Episode 5, Raiders and Bosses. I did have a clock. Yeah, here it is. Let's have that by the foot of the bed. So it's afternoon. Once it reads nighttime, we can fight the first boss. It would also be useful for me to configure my party so that they have like food and potions and the like. But I have a lot of potions ready to go. I have 92 potions that I can hand them. And I'll start making new glass bottles for more potions. So, command, select all, follow me. And then when you right-click on them, you'll get a bunch of submenus. Configuring the adventure party, which is, we're in like a party. I can give them potions to use, and then I can also tell them specific foods to eat. Oh, and actually, we're not going to be fighting the boss because I am being raided by raiders right now. So I just made a roasted rabbit leg for them, which is a 5% damage bonus. So I'll give them that to eat. So now the adventure party has food and healing potions, but we have a raid coming. So the raiders are approaching from the northwest over here. And I'm just going to have the... I'm gonna have my party members just like follow me. I'll rally them. You saw a green lock on a chest? I think you saw the green lock on like a crafting station, not a chest. Make sure that their inventories are emptied out. So the your NPCs will like slam healing potions when they're hurt, which is why it's really useful to have tons and tons and tons of healing so that they can just drink to their heart's content to avoid, you know, death. So here is the raid party. Here's a bunch of raiders coming in to try to kill us. And they're going to prepare a while and then path towards us. Yeah, so they're preparing now. Going to throw together some basic walls. Now, if they don't have a valid path to get to you, they will make one by breaking down walls or doors. So I mentioned this before, but it's very much like RimWorld where like you're going to want to offer them a valid path in, but that valid path doesn't need to be fair to them. It can be very dangerous and fraught full of traps if you want, for instance. All right, are they? Yeah, okay, they're moving to us now. So let's get ready for that. One advantage to the raids is it's a pretty good source of gear and coin and stuff, because the raiders that you kill can drop items. Well, that wasn't a lot of coin, but sometimes it can be. Like a copper chest plate. Or leather boots. Now, because I was rather ready for this, because I was preparing for the first boss, we definitely overpowered the hell out of them, and that was really easy. Raids will scale up over time with difficulty. But I think there should be enough time left in the night here to run a boss run, too. What time is it? It's just past midnight? Yeah, we have time. Oops. Boss items. I'll grab 2 of them. Oh, you know, there's actually one more thing I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fire chalices, so I can see what the hell I'm doing. So let's fight the boss near the cleared out area east of a farm. There, here we go. Oh, I didn't add a blessing to my sword, but it shouldn't be needed. There's also like a lot of trinkets I could have added and crafted myself, which I didn't do. But as you can see, with enough guardsmen, we're smoking the boss. So the boss has different phases. First phase is like on the ground shooting fire at you, and then it flies and drops fire from above, and you just have to dodge it. It will summon little portals with minions, which you can clear. And the more wounded, generally speaking, the more wounded the boss gets, the harder the boss fight gets. And this is probably a pretty good chance to demonstrate, like, the advantage of trinkets and blessings if there's time to fight the boss twice. Now, the guide is different than the villagers that are following you for your adventure party. The guide is not really part of the party, so it won't draw from the same food pool or potion pool. But there it is. And it's 3 a.m. Okay, so there's not going to be enough time. So I'll have to fight the boss tomorrow. But what I meant was, like, adding blessings to my sword, like this one. So now it's 20% more damage, 5% more crit, and there is also a whole lot of trinkets that I could have crafted as well. But killing the boss opens up a huge amount of crafting opportunities as well, because I'll be able to make a new crafting bench. So some of the trinkets that I ignored would be, let's see. There's the Dream Catcher if I wanted mana regen. There's the Leather Glove Tracker Boot. So the Leather Dashers, if I open up my crafting guide and go to the Leather Dashers, I can make Zephyr Boots on the Demonic Workstation, which uses my Zephyr Charm and my Leather Dashers to make even, combining them and make them even better. So let's go ahead and make that Demonic Workstation. So in killing the boss, I got Demonic Bars, and that allows me to craft a Demonic Workstation, which I'll put here. And then I can take off the Dashers. Wait, where did I put my Dashers? Did I drop them? I'm having a senior moment here. Well, I could always craft a new set. Where did my Dashers go? That's so weird. Oh, 0 slot. Yeah, okay, there we go. Thank you. So over here, we have the Advanced Workstation, which uses tungsten bars, which I haven't found yet. But this allows me to make the blood plate cowl gear for a full cowl set. Here's the Zephyr Boots that I wanted to make for the better Dashers, so I have more stamina. And then there's a whole lot of other like trinket recipes here, which are honestly really, really good. So don't pass up on these because they can really be a game changer. So let's see if I can combine some more. So for instance, the Shine Belt that I have, if I take a look at the Shine Belt can be combined into an Explorer Satchel. So leather gloves, tracker boots, and a Shine Belt combined to an Explorer Satchel. So let's do that. So over in here, I will make the tracker boots, leather gloves, and then this combines at a Demonic Workstation for the... And I can go only craftable if I want to filter it a little bit better, the Explorer Satchel. So this is 10% attack speed, 10% movement speed, and also lights up the area around me. Other really nice ones I have would be the chain shirt. So this I'm going to craft, and this gives me resilience. So what resilience is when you, as you hit things, you'll build up like shields. And the amount of resilience gain you get is dependent upon the weapons that you're using. So it's a really good way for you to like sort of tank, in other words. What are some other trinkets I can throw together? The clay gauntlet's not bad. I think the sluggish vampire grift, if it was not sluggish, would be really nice. I really like move speed, and I think the trinkets that I have right now are a pretty good combo. Now, also, defeating the boss gave me a demonic heart, which adds more health, so I'm going to consume that to add a ton of health. So right now my health is 100. Now it's 200. Double. And then also a demonic cloak can be consumed. So this gives you item sets. So if you have like a caster set and a melee set, you can switch between them quickly, which is really useful. I also got a summoning trinket. This is a different ability trinket, which is just like a dash forward. I don't like it as much as the sprint boots, so I tend not to use it. So maybe fixing this sluggish vampire's gift would be nice. I'll put mana regen on it instead. Alright, I am going to clear all orders so my my settlers can go back to doing their thing. And I think I will have you guys vote on next priority. My 2 cents would be traveling to the next biome and exploring the next biome's cave. But which would be questing. But it's up to you. Whatever you want to vote for. So the other thing is I can turn at the demonic crafting, I can turn copper, iron, and gold into demonic bars. You can build an apiary, which I'm not going to, but you could build an apiary to be able to get bees, to be able to get honey, and you can mill the honey into sugar. But that's just not my preferred way to get honey. And this bench here has like tons of recipes, as you can see. So there are a new demonic, new demonic tools and weapons, which can be really handy to get. So I'm going to turn all of my copper into demonic bars so that I can get maybe a demonic pickaxe and a demonic axe. I'll get harvesting tools. What else is there? I think that's all that I really want to do for now. So I'll put these guys away. So the next quest I have is to get spider legs from a snow cave. And in this instance, what I could do is settlers. I am going to have my guardsmen join me on this adventure party. So I am not alone. Cheers. Current priority is explore the ice caves. For the hunter, would a better bow be useful? Potentially, yeah. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm not even going to bother going to the snow village. I'm going to go to a totally new tile and make a new ladder. Now, it's also important to realize the harvesting, the picks and everything that you can get So like this pick, for instance, says, can mine ivy in swamp caves and quartz in desert caves. There is a progression path where if you don't fulfill... If you don't have the proper tools, you can't, like, utilize the resources in the next biome. So there is definitely an order to... Oh, I didn't mean to summon the queen spider. So let's... Yeah, there was a royal egg there and I hit it. Hello. You know what? I don't want to fight you right now. This is an instance where I can just sail on to the next area. I did get a spider leg from the... Actually, let's teleport back. And give that to our elder. Because I've already done that quest. I spent like 3 seconds in the dungeon and did it. Which is kind of convenient. Alright, now he wants me to kill the spider. The queen spider. And one other thing. Capture fish. I don't like fishing in the game, so I'm not going to bother doing that. So let's get back to the ice caves. And what I'm hoping to do is to exploit resources in the ice caves before jumping to the next boss fight. To get, you know, slightly better sets of gear and all that. So I'm going to go to the Snow Village's ice caves instead of the ones I initially went to. And the reward for killing the queen spider is an ammo pouch. So an ammo pouch is like a dedicated pouch where you can put your arrows and ninja stars and things like that. Ooh, sugar beets. That's my preferred way to get sugar, is just to farm a bunch of sugar beets and then grind up the sugar beets. Where's their ladder? Oh, it's down here. Alright, so there's more royal eggs here. Which I don't want to accidentally hit. New biome will also have new stone, so there's like snowstone, desert stone, which is a sandstone, you know, so on and so forth. So if you like a look of a certain stone, you know, might be specific to a certain biome. You know, there's enough iron here that I'll nuke it. So there are new resources here, and if I open up my adventure journal, you'll see them. So if I go to the snow cave, there are new enemies down here, and resources unique to the snow caves, which I am looking for. Also new, so here's like a unique enemy, which is the ice dwarf. Let's get wild. I have guards with me. Guards are great, huh? Who needs to cave alone? Cave in a group. And because guardsmen... Oh, more royal egg threat here. Because guardsmen can only haul... Oh, yeah, here's the resources I'm looking for. Well, one of the two. Can you stop that? because they only haul, they're really useful to bring into caves, because it's not like they'd be doing much back home, unless you have a huge backlog of, like, dump box items to be sorted. So even though... Oh, here we go. Here's a wall of some treasure room. Even though I cast my own light, I do find it useful to put down torches as, like, an indicator of, like, where I've traveled to, so that I don't double back on myself. And we just picked up dynamite. Oh, they're going ham over here. There's a lot of enemies. Ooh, gold. Now, the guardsmen will not help with cavelings, because they're non-hostile. They only help you kill hostile things. So the two items that I really wanted was frost shards, which I just found some. And one other that I have not yet interacted with. But here is why. The frost shards can make cooling boxes. Cooling boxes are sort of their refrigerators, if you will, which can keep your food fresh. Not super needed early game when you just have garbage food, but when you're making like high quality foods later on, it's really important to keep that stuff fresh, so that you don't have a massive amount of spoilage. So, absolutely will bully the cavelings. In fact, I'm gonna bomb this caveling. I saw you. Oh, there's another spider area, so I gotta be careful not to hit the royal eggs if they're down. Having a second type stone can also really be nice for the aesthetics. Having like a 2 stone type village or a 3 stone type village. There's a, you know, to differentiate floors or inside, outside, stuff like that. Yeah, you can hear them chugging the healing potions. So the player has a 30-second cooldown for healing potion, fatigue. The NPCs that follow you around do not have that kind of cooldown. So when they're injured, they will just chug potion after potion after potion, which is why having massive stacks of potions is pretty handy, because you will go through them. Can I use the railway? I could. There's not really much to do on the railway. You can ride a minecart, which gets you... It takes you wherever it takes you, right? So, here's like me on a minecart. Whee! And then I'm there. It's not, It's, I think, more of a novelty than anything else. Oh, we also just looted a royal egg, which allows us to summon the Spider Queen on demand. One thing that would be nice for me to find before considering fighting the Spider Queen is there's a trinket that you can pick up that allows you to move on ice a little bit more easily. so that you can prevent yourself from like sliding around like a crazy person. So if I want to fight this Spider Queen, I really want one of those, because otherwise I'm stuck power sliding if I ever hit ice, which is, it makes it really hard to dodge. So that's what I'm hoping to find before going any further. Ooh, looky, looky. Run! We have a lot of frost shards now, so that should jumpstart our refrigeration and then some. And also, I like some of the armor that it makes into too. Oh, perfect. This is a perfect thing to do before I head back home. Inventories are almost full. You guys. I want you to leave my adventure party, because I don't need you dying in this maze. Let's try to get through this for loot. So this one is a little bit different than the last one. It's not like a pattern that you have to walk. There's safe spots you have to stand on to avoid getting shot real bad, which, as you can see, I'm not awesome at. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna stand here for a bit, because I am gonna need to heal up before progressing. In fact, let's suck down a healing regen potion, so that my natural regen rate goes up a little bit. The things I don't need, I'm just gonna like toss in a pile back there. Litter. Oops. So this is a spike path, and you just have to... I'm so bad at doing these. Yeah, I'm terrible at that. So if you die, you obviously drop all your loot, and getting back to that spot is going to be slightly annoying. So I didn't lose my ammunition or potions, but I lost like all the materials that I had on me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off the stuff that I had, and try to get back there. What do you have for sale? Sailor gear. Try to get back there and recover my loot. And recoup my shame. So if you're wondering, if you go to the world map, when you die, there will be a... because I died in the cave, it's a little bit different, but there's like a marker to indicate the area that you died in, so that you can find it again. I'm used to being a little bit tankier, which is why I went kaput so fast. Forgot how much damage it does when you don't have good gear. Oh. I gotta find my way back. Easier said than done. What section was I in? I think it was actually up this way. Oh. That's a different one. Is this... Yeah, okay, so this is a different one. It's good to know about, because I'm going to want to clear these. But I want to get back to the one I died in. I see the cavelings, I'm just not too concerned with them at the moment. Roll eggs. I should have put a bunch of torches down when I descended. Oh, treasure room. Well, I will stop for treasure. There's also like a vampire. This is vampire area as well. So it's a treasure room and a burial ground. Ooh, nice. You think it was down? You might be right. Here's the rails that I was on. And where did I go from here? The advantage of like pause and rewind that I can't take advantage of. A little worried that I'm going to bolt the wrong thing and piss off a boss. That'd be really funny. I'm certainly not getting left alone here, that's for sure. So you can see the advantage of resilience there, where I was just sort of tanking it. Having built up my resilience, you can absorb quite a lot of damage. Is this as far as I came this way? No, I've been here. Another easy way to search is just like, where is the path of mayhem? Like, where is all the dead bodies and all that? It's not perfect to be able to retrace your steps, but sometimes it's useful. Like I was saying, the best way to mark down when you're descending in those, because at least for me, maybe you guys more skilled at that. At least for me, I typically die in those areas, so I should really mark them down before going in. Yeah, south? Okay, I'll look down that way. I believe you. This is where having a nicer pick and some sort of auto illumination really comes in handy too. My mouse nearly hit the bottom of the map. Got it. I was really far south then, huh? Well, I break barrels when I search, so it wasn't down that way. I think it was more west than this. Oh, another... Well, I'm going to go in here anyway. Oh, what a rip! There's no sarcophagi in here. Lime... I'm pretty far south and west. And it ain't over here. Did I come down this way? Maybe. Nope. South of the Royal Egg I can see in the north. Okay. At this point, I'm just lost, so any direction is a good direction. Oh, another treasure room. We'll yoink, because if I can't get my stuff back, I might as well build up a new nest egg. No pun intended. So here's a ladder up. And then that was the second one I found. So on the map, yeah, it's so nondescript on the minimap that it's not gonna pop, which is the problem I'm running into. Well, I think for the sake of your sanity, I am just going to abandon that gear and do... Oh, this is one of the old style mazes. The ones that I'm also bad at. There's different types, so this is the original type that I had cleared, at least. Oopsie, ouchies. That hurts a lot. I also find that having a lot of move speed buffs can often make these more difficult rather than less difficult, because traveling too fast through these, you'll like overstep beyond where you want to go. I'm just waiting for the healing potion. Take one more before I attempt this again. So the guards that I had, like, when I told them to leave, like, teleported back, essentially. They don't stick around very long. Oh, I have a summoning, my first summoning item. So let me demo. So summons allows you to either have pets or, like, attacking things. There's a bunch of different varieties of types of summons. And, ooh, let's get a Frozen Heart on. Frozen Heart increases my max health by 50, so now I'm extra tanky. So this one's cleared. If you have any idea where the other one is, I am all ears. Guess I could do another quick lap around, look for places I've already been, and see if I can't find the entryway. But yeah, my little summoned pet is just helping me out. Follows me around and attacks stuff. As you can see, it's shooting little ice balls at enemies. Oh, here we go. Finally! Alright, there's my old stuff. Let's try to get it. Gonna have to be a little bit more cautious this time around. After this, what I'll do is I'll head back to town and try to utilize the resources that I gained from here, and then I go after the second boss. Oh god. So much tankage. Okay, I'll just stand here for a bit. I also like how I trash collected the trash that I threw about. I was like, oh yeah, I'll never be back here, and littered, and then I was like, oh man, I'm picking up all my trash. Time to wait to heal. So you see, there's a bit of a wave pattern, and if you misstep, you get like shredded. Wonder if there's another... I don't have a resilience potion, do I? So that won't help. Yep. It's embarrassing. I should have just sprinted through. Thank you for tuning in to Necesse, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 9th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow viewers.